Popcorn? No. Hello?
대표님 후광이 아직도 필요해요?
I'm working on getting the. This is how the data is like being displayed right now. What am I doing? I'm doing something. I forgot what I'm doing. I need to work out still. 6'11"? Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay. What the? Is that really the best I can do? Oh, what the? Oh. Okay, fine. Oh, that's so scary. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Make 5. Give him 20%.
Give him. Add some honey.
Wow.
I have no idea what I just made.
They're more overcooked.
What's today's date? 12/15.
Okay.
extra sock. I don't understand. Ow! Oh. How do I don't have enough hangers. Whatever. $5.30. I tried to hit it like higher. 15, 19. 17, 20. 18, 20. 19, 20. 20. Oh. Let's go. Oh, let's hold 19. Let's hold 20.
完成电影的拍法。
对啊。
哎，它真好看，我都看见2张明信。
笑起来有点腼腆。You want some?
Oh, I've already got some.
Ow! Ow! Oh, that hurts. It burns. Bro, I got a cut on my finger from rock climbing. So it like, the garlic and onion burns. And then you bring the sauce to a simmer, cook uncovered for 25 minutes.
10 minutes later, I was in the back of an ambulance. I had was fascinating stealing.
Yes! 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 Yes!
设计，你去，我也要做。
你好，快去啊！你好。他说你就是不肯出门。
我们弟啊。
谁让逃出水里游呢？你才这样的一种偏爱，其实我非常有同感。
有啊，好吃吗？好吃，而且那道最好吃。